Well, Andy, first of all, what's it like being here and how are the nerves and everything leading into the first Six Nations?
Like they always are, excited. Can't wait to get going. Had a first day in camp yesterday, so we're off to a start, and things are up and running. And we're here today to get all the media stuff done and dusted, and we get on with the rugby.
Now, you mentioned earlier this week that there were a few niggles in the Ireland squad. Stuart McCluskey obviously was called up. Will all those players be able to train this week? Because I know the likes of Keith Earls, Chris Farrell.
Yeah, there are a few people that we need to keep an eye on. We're giving our players a couple of days rest anyway, so hopefully those niggles settle down for when we come to train Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's a bit of unknown there with how the certain players' rehabs are going to go, so we're hoping for everyone to be fit by the end of the week, but we'll see how we go.
Anyone concerning you in particular?
Not in particular, but these things always take their own course, so hopefully we're going to be very optimistic about everyone that's in the squad.
You named obviously Johnny Sexton as your captain last week. How long will he be captain for?
Well, we'll see whether Johnny's enjoying the job as well, you know. Look, he's unbelievably excited about doing the role. He's got a great group behind him as well in his leadership group that we met there for the first time yesterday. He's excited of where he wants to take this himself as well, and we'll see how we get on over the Six Nations, and we'll see what goes beyond that.
Is he going to be fit for Scotland?
Well, he's certainly looking fit. He's certainly super excited. He's certainly met all the markers, and he's going to do all the training with us.
Is there a new leadership group? And is James Ryan? Could we see him maybe?
James was in the last one anyway, but he's certainly in this one, and it's a great place for him to be, because he'd be learning that aspect of the game as well, and it's exciting for him because. He's able to not just think about himself but the bigger picture, and that's part of the education for these young guys.
Who takes over from Johnny then as vice captain? Is James in that role now?
Well, we'll see what the side is, to be fair, as far as selection's concerned, but there's a number of guys that can do it for us, you know. There's things that you need to build on for the future. Obviously you have an eye on that, but I think we've got good leadership in the here and now as well.
A number of big decisions that you'll have to make now when you name your team to play Scotland, and plenty of people have been debating about it. One of them is the scrum half position.
Yeah.
If you go on form, is it hard to look beyond John Cooney?
Well, I mean, he's playing really well, isn't he? You know, and fair play to John. But you know, when there's a media storm, that things do get blown out of proportion a little bit. He deserves the credit 100%. He's doing a fantastic job, and his confidence is and rightly so, is sky high at the minute. But with 3 scrum halves in the camp yesterday, with 5 in the camp just before Christmas, and they're all playing really well. Connor got the man of the match at the weekend. So did Luke McGrath get the man of the match at the weekend. So we're in a great spot.
So have you made your decision yet, or will it come down to how they train?
No, we're a fresh start. I said that to the players yesterday. We're a fresh start. The brilliant thing about the 35 that's 36 now, Stu, that's in the squad, is that everybody's playing really well. Competition for places is at its premium, and that's going to be great for us moving forward.
Max Deegan and Caelan Doris, they've obviously really impressed for Leinster as well.
Yeah.
Are they ready to make their test debut?
Well, we'll see. They've got a 10-day training camp before that first game. We'll see how they hold up in Portugal. It's a different level international rugby as far as the intensity in training and etc. So we expect our training to be like that, and we've got an open mind as coaches of who to pick for the opening game.
What's going to be different about Ireland?
Well, there's a lot of things that are obviously really good already. We need to harness that first and foremost, and we need to build on that. The fundamentals of our game have always been stronger. A set piece, our sheer intensity, how we play the game, our passion and will to win is always up there. But there are certain aspects of our game that we want to improve. really. Probably all aspects of our game that we want to improve. I suppose every new season is going to bring that to the fore for most teams as well. So yeah, we want to progress our game, but at the same time we don't want to get carried away and not stand for nothing. You know, I want this team to be able to stand for something, and I want that to be clear to everyone.
When you say progress your game, do you mean in particular maybe a more expansive game?
Well, rugby's always going to be rugby, and everyone wants to talk about a beautiful game, but there's so many different aspects that are involved in rugby: conditions, the ebb and flow of the game as far as penalties are concerned, etc., the opposition, your side that you select yourself, etc. So there's all different permutations that we need to be adaptable to, and I suppose that's a good word for us. We need to be adaptable within our game.
So what finish are you targeting?
Well, we want to be up there. You know, there wouldn't be a player in our squad that would accept going into a game to accept second best. We want to win, you know, and yeah, we don't need to shy away from that.
So I'm going to ask this to everybody here today: who is going to win the Six Nations?
Well, look, to win the Six Nations, you've got to be an outstanding side. You look at the World Cup and where England got to and where Wales got to. You've seen the standard there. We went into the World Cup as world number one as well. So I suppose this is the competition to be at, and to win it, you've got to be at your best.
And just find any other changes to your management team, like Enda McNulty is still part of the setup?
We're going to be taking our time with a few things. There's a lot of change with our own structures. You know, we've got a new training venue. We've got a new schedule because of the training venue. There's a few new way of doing things. We don't want to put too much on the players too early. We're going to see how we bed into the new schedule, etc., and a few different things that we need to implement in our game, and we'll take our time and add as we go.